I'm Tezza, and I'm an English tutor on Cambly. And today we'll be focusing on 6 steps to improve your English listening. If you haven't already subscribed to Cambly, click subscribe and join the Cambly family. Now, when it comes to English, there are 4 skills that you have to master: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. When it comes to listening, it might be very difficult for you to understand what people are saying sometimes, even on Cambly, because in different countries, we have different accents and different slangs. In English-speaking countries, it might become a little bit difficult for you to understand the difference between Americans and British people. For example, in America they say, "I can't," but in England we say, "I can't." It's a little difference, but you will get to know these things. Now, I have a few tips that will definitely help you. Tip number 1 would be to listen to as much as you possibly can. If you don't live in an English-speaking country, you can create that environment for yourself with movies and music and podcasts. For example, if you're commuting to work and when you're traveling to school and coming back, you can listen to English music or podcasts. Now, it's very important for you to listen to things that you actually love, because if it's boring, it's actually not going to help you much. When it comes to movies and TV shows, you can start off by watching movies that are intended for younger people if you are a beginner. For example, cartoons and animation, they are intended for younger people, and the English they use is simple, so you will be able to practice your listening with those and then move on to normal movies. My tip number 2 would be to focus on the entire message, not just the details. For example, if you are watching a movie and you don't understand everything that's saying, it might be a bit frustrating for you. But don't worry, you might understand a few words. For example, do you like traveling? You might understand the word like and traveling, but you might not understand the other words. But that is still enough for you to understand what's going on. So don't worry, keep listening and keep going. Tip number 3, listen and to re-listen to audio at different speeds. Now, when you're watching a movie or when you're listening to music, you can always slow it down, and that will definitely help you to understand what's going on. And once you understand what's going on, you can listen to it again, but with the normal speed. Even when you are on Cambly and you are speaking with tutors, you can ask them to speak slowly, and that will give you confidence. And slowly, once you understand everything, you can tell the tutors to speak normally. Tip number 4 would be to learn the contracted pronunciation of words. In English, we use contractions when we speak, but when we write, we usually don't. For example, we will say, "I will." Instead of saying "I will," we'll say "I'll." I'll do that. I'll do this. Or another example would be could have. Instead of saying "I could have done that," we say "I could have done that. I could have done this." Same goes for should have. I should have. Tip number 5 would be to learn actively by taking notes. Now, we can usually listen to music or movies while we are doing other things, and that is passive listening. And usually we don't pay attention to what is happening. So by active listening, you can sit down and start taking notes. You can write down what is happening, who the characters are, what the plot of the movie is, things like that. Even if you don't understand the word, write it down, and then you can look it up in a dictionary, and that will help you to learn those words. Tip number 6 would be to be patient and be kind to yourself. Don't let the negativity get to you. When you are learning English, your listening will go from beginner to advanced. And most of the time, you might feel disappointed with yourself if you don't understand what someone is saying. But don't worry, that is natural. It's normal. You're going through a journey. The same journey babies go through when they are young. Now, if you have enjoyed the video, give us a like and leave a comment down below about what has helped you with your listening. If you have any questions, let us know. If you would like to speak with me, click the link down below and make a reservation with me on Cambly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.